I'm so happy that you're here with us. So I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions, just to kind of give your honest insight of what it's like working with me.
Okay.
Hey guys, okay. What made you decide to hire a coach?
So I'm very confident with my cardio. I'm a cardio bunny, but I really needed a muscle mommy to show me around the strength side of the gym. I can lead myself through swimming, biking, running, Pilates, whatever, but strength is just different. And so I was like, Nini's the one.
That makes me so happy to hear. Honestly, I love that because it just shows that, you don't need a trainer necessarily if you're like, you don't always have to work with a trainer if you're a complete beginner. Like you were saying, you have a lot under your belt, you run, you swim, you do a lot already. It could just be, kind of growing your skills in other areas of fitness. So I love,
100%.
yeah, I
Yeah.
love working with you. I love the fact that you want to expand your horizon with your fitness, and you wanted to learn new skills. So it doesn't always have to be that you're a beginner to work with
For sure.
someone.
Yeah.
What were you most skeptical or worried about before you started training with me?
Honestly, I think you have to find the right trainer for you. So I've had trainers before that we just didn't click.
Yeah,
That's what I'll say. I'll
for
leave it at
sure.
that.
For
but
sure.
but I felt like I wanted someone that would push me and like knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
But also on like a personal level, I felt like we could just vibe as people.
I 100% agree. And I find I fixate so much on building that rapport and that relationship with my clients because it's not just going in there and doing the work with them, it's building that relationship,
Yeah.
it's building a connection, so that way you can laugh it through, you can make those jokes but also be there for them and support them. And I value that so much as a trainer because I want you to feel supported, and I want you to feel like we have that connection so that you can show up day after day and push yourself to your limits.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced a time with strength training where you felt like there was no way you could do this, or
Mm.
did you ever feel like you've had so many failures in the past and you just didn't know where to start with strength training?
So for me on strength training, it's more of like I'm more cautious
Yeah.
because you can just get injured very easily. And while I train with you, you're always telling me to do these like micro adjustments, like you should be feeling it like this, you should
Yeah.
be doing, and those are the kinds of things if you're starting out, you just don't know. And unless you're doing the same one exercise all the time, like it's really hard to make sure you have the right form across like 12, 15 different
Yeah.
types of
Yeah.
exercises. So for me, it's not that like I hope to have a coach for the rest of my life. It's like I want to be set up for success so that I can have the knowledge and the confidence.
Yeah.
And then when I want to level up again, I'm like, oh, Nini's the person that can help me
Yeah.
level up,
Yeah.
you know? That's my view
Yeah.
on that.
I wholeheartedly agree. I don't think that you get a trainer to rely on them 24/7 for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I do this for you to be confident, be ready to go out there, be able to go into a weight room and know what to do and know how to like do your workouts, form, technique, feel confident,
Right.
feel like you're not going to injure yourself. So that's where I really want to get you to, is being able to just walk in. You don't have a doubt in yourself. You can feel confident to really push yourself, and you can push that weight with proper form. With us training for a couple weeks now, just walk me through the process of like accountability and how supported you felt
Mhm.
or feel during
Yeah.
our sessions.
Accountability is a big part.
Yeah.
I push myself more when I'm with you because I have like a second voice inside my head telling me you can do it, you can go. When it's me on my own, I'm always like finding an excuse
Yeah.
not to do that last set because I don't want to injure myself or something, or like not go a weight higher. But I think I'm just more relaxed in the last few weeks that I've worked with you, and
Yeah.
I've learned what my baseline is and I know like what I can do.
Yeah.
So, and then it's like, you know that voice inside your head that's like, you can't do that. It's
Yeah.
too heavy. Now I have Nini be like, you go, queen. Yes, you ate. Ah!
Yeah.
So now that voice is in my head. I'm just like, yeah, queen, you ate that.
Yeah.
So I can like internally coach myself.
Yay. Do you feel like throughout, even when we're not training together, like on off days, do you feel like you're supported and that you can, you can reach out with any
Mhm.
questions, or if you have any like if you're working out on your own, if you have a question or anything like that.
Yeah, I think that we have a really good like texting relationship.
Yeah.
And we're pretty flexible. Like we're very professional in the like, okay, we set this time, we're gonna show up, but then also flexible with like life. So I love that part. And then we have that app, that one app.
Yes,
So
we
I can
strive.
look
Yeah.
back. Yeah, we strive.
Yeah.
We can look back at the exercises I did and then just like reaching out with questions and stuff.
Like, great that you brought that up, because I think it's insanely important to always track your
Mm,
progress, because it's easy to just say like, oh yeah, I did this last week, but then 2 months down the line, you're just like, oh, what was I even using?
right.
You kind of feel stuck. So I really prioritize tracking
Mhm.
your work,
Mhm.
even if it's down to like just a 5 pound difference to your progress. Like, it makes a
Yeah, it
difference. It
does.
really does. I know we've just kind of like started our journey together, and like you're already an amazing athlete. You kind of like really push yourself. What specific results do you feel like you've seen so far? I mean, we're
Mhm.
pretty like, we're starting out in this journey, but
Yeah.
what things have you kind of
Yeah.
noticed?
Definitely I can go faster on the treadmill. Like my hip flexors before were so weak.
Yeah.
And when we did box jumps the other day, I was like, I don't know if I could jump that. And I was like, oh wait,
Yeah.
I can jump
Yeah.
that. So I feel like those smaller I know like those smaller inner muscles
Yeah.
are getting a workout.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing that like in my running. So
Yay.
yeah.
Love hearing that, because it's like little things that you didn't realize you needed to work on, or
Mhm.
that you could like improve, that when it does, like when you do see those little differences, like I think that's like the best, rather than just seeing like a huge, like the drastic change will come over time,
Right.
but seeing those little things in your day-to-day activities, like
Mhm.
it's like the best feeling in the world. Bouncing off of that,
Mhm.
what would you say is kind of different than the coaching you've had in the past? I know you
Mhm.
did say you worked with someone before.
Mhm.
What would you say is different from now versus then?
The big thing I mentioned the app earlier. I had trainers that used like a notebook,
Yeah.
and when I go back to see what I was doing 2 years ago, I can't read the handwriting, and it's really silly to say, but like you do
Oh
need
no.
metrics. You need to know what you were doing before.
Yeah.
And then I would also say that I feel like my past coaches were in it to fulfill their paycheck. I don't know
Yeah.
how else to say that besides like I feel like you actually like fitness and you care about fitness and the person. So I don't feel like I just came in for a session and I walked out. I feel like you're invested and it makes me more proud of myself because I'm like, wait, if she thinks I can do it, then I can do it. And like,
Yay.
yeah, that's how I feel.
I'm like just smiling so hard, because like, yes, I love doing this. I love the fitness aspect. I love seeing you win. I love seeing you kill it. Like when
Mhm.
you're like hitting that last rep and you had that like look on your face, I'm like right there with you. Like I'm making the face with you, because I can just feel you just pushing yourself.
Mhm.
And I love being there to support and like hype you up. Like I'll be
Mhm.
your hype girl. I'll be your, the person to tell you to do 5 more reps.
Right.
Like, like I'm there for you to really push, so
Mhm.
that when a year down the line you're in there, you're doing it for yourself, and
Right.
you're still dedicated, you're disciplined, and all
Right.
of that. Who would you think would benefit the most with sort of this training, or working with me,
Mhm.
and why do you think?
Yeah. Like initially I would have been like, oh, other Muslim women. But after training with you,
What?
random people in the gym will come and be like, Mimi's the best. She's amazing. And it's like every age group, every look of life. And I just think anyone that genuinely just wants to work on their strength or their fitness would benefit. Like it's such a good feeling when me and Nini will be doing an exercise and in my head I'm like, wow, like I'm doing so bad or something. And then this random person will walk up and be like, wow, I couldn't do that. Yeah, she's teaching you the right form. You're really doing. And it's just like you just realize that I'm not the only one that's having this experience. Other people in the gym that know Nini have also had this experience. And then when I'm telling you it's every age group from like 60 plus to like 20 under 20 plus is like not an exaggeration. So
I don't know. I just love like being contagious, and that I just love just like like getting everyone onto,
yeah.
like, I just find so much benefit with what we're doing. It, like, for the long term. This
Mhm.
isn't for, like, just to look a certain way or like hit a number on the scale. It's
Yeah.
literally for life. Like you got to really push yourself and stick with this mindset, this like health, like, health and wellness is for the long term, and I'm like really happy. Oh,
She's a longevity coach.
yes, I'm a longevity, strength, everything. Like I find all the benefits with it. So yeah, I'm just
I
super
agree.
happy like that we are pushing it with each other. You're doing amazing. Thank you so much.
Also
Yeah,
does.
I really appreciate you and you're killing it. You're pushing it. And yeah.
Thank you.
Woo! Thanks guys for
Yeah, dude,
watching.
look at these calluses, bro.
Yeah, the callus gang. Don't
Yeah.
be afraid. Don't be afraid of them.